Hey, good to see y'all. Happy 4th. I was thinking, God, I need some ice cream and some good smoked food on the pellet grill. I didn't realize I was live. I knew I clicked on it, but I thought it usually you click twice. But for some reason it popped up. But hope you all doing well. Thank you for coming in, G Wells. Appreciate you dropping by, man. Have to give it some time, see who else is going to come in. Yeah, what's everybody going to grill on the 4th or smoke? But Nuggets Homestead, welcome. How do? Question mark. I guess that means how am I doing? Good. Hey, 351 Cleveland, good to see you. I'm gonna smoke some probably chuck burgers and maybe I think I got top sirloin in the freezer wrapped up with that food saver. Bought a food saver a while back. Boy, that thing's cool. Only thing I didn't like, it crushed my hamburgers, my beef chuck burgers. So I froze them in a little bag, Ziploc freezer bag, where they would stay thick. And then I took them out, rinsed the ice off, stuck them in a freezer sealer, food saver, and sealed it. That way they're not crushed. When they're soft, it just smacks the crap out of that meat, boy, and pulls it down real thin. I like my burgers big and thick. Sometimes I'll do like almost a quarter pound, half pound, big giant burger, man, huge. And I basically get a sliced onion, big old giant sliced onion. Sometimes I'll do the purple, and I'll do the yellow, and I'll put about a 1-inch slice of onion right on top of it as it cooks and smokes. Happy 4th, Colt. Hope you're doing well, man. I just got to putting your little sticker up there on that sorting out life one load at a time board. I do need to eventually get a board. I've got things to do here, definitely. But, I try to stick some of you guys up there. Let's see. Yeah, you can see yours right there, right there, a little green. But Nuggets, let's see what he's got. Let me highlight you because I can't actually see the screen. My camera's in front of it. Going to ranch neighbor's potluck. Taking chicken, enchiladas. Oh, wow. Watermelon. There will be lots of good food there. Yeah, sounds good. MSB 9021. Welcome, man. Good to see you guys. Ordinarily, I didn't think I was going to put a stream up, and I got thinking, well, it's Thursday. I'm done on the motor. There's nothing here. There is a little box with some paint in it for my chassis. I got to pay him to paint. But outside of that, everything's gone out of here, man. Anything to do with that motor. All my painting's done, everything. That's good. My kitchen looks a little bit normal now. It don't look like a race car or a race motor room now. Parts are laying around everywhere. I had it on a kitchen table, the floor, boxes, you name it. I had parts there. I actually talked with him the other week, and I said, I hope this Lumiblast at 300 degrees don't melt off this aluminum manifold. He said it shouldn't. I said, I hope not, because I had questions about doing it. Jamie's Country Living. Happy 4th, Jamie. You were streaming earlier. I had to leave out of there. When I do a stream, I kind of walk in and out sometimes or get doing something else. I did leave yours playing for quite a while. I was doing things around the house. I got to build probably a 32 foot by 16 foot wide lean-to out there to get all my stuff out of the garage out there. I got a roommate coming in. He's got woodworking stuff. I got some woodworking stuff because I'm going to start making a product to, sometimes I will give away a product that I'm going to make and I'm going to sell some of the product. It involves woodworking, put it that way. Some of you have heard me talk about that in the past year or so, or 2 years. And it's the reason I bought a Dremel. I bought tools, guys. I got the whole blue box of Dremel. $200 on Amazon. I think I got 160 something bucks for it. Got every bit I need, plus some extra little bits. So I'm gonna do some. I won't say what it is now. I want to show you all after I get through with it. See what you think. But good to see you, man. Hey, everyone, heading to my son's place soon, grilling filet mignon. Oh wow, yeah, I seen some the other day about 3 inches thick. I think at Costco. Boy, they look good. They look good. That's one of my favorite steaks, that and ribeye. I'll do New York strip occasionally, top sirloin, but ribeye I'll do every time. And tomahawk bone, oh, that's one of my favorites too. That thing is awesome. I almost ate probably half of a tomahawk bone, and they're pretty big. I don't usually eat that much steak at one time, but I did. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Jamie. I hadn't seen you in a while streaming. I thought I'd come on and say hello. James, what's going on? Fellow Georgian here, South Georgia. Mike White, 2A Advocacy. Appreciate you being here, man. I'm just, I ordered yesterday, guys. I ordered, I had two. Some of you remember. Well, I could, I had it for $17, which, you still paid for shipping. I got this on Amazon. I got a 9mm now, ready to go. I just don't have the auto drum yet, which I can do without that for a little bit. Got the, is this the 9 or the 40? This is a 9. Yeah, this is a 40. And I'm not going to take it off. I got this right here, which this is 223. So I got 3 heads now for the league already that quick. And I've just never had this luxury. It's just nice. I lay the heads over here. If I want to do a stream and, do some reloading tutorials, I just grab it out. Don't have to worry about show prep of setting everything up or, whatever. I still occasionally set things up though, so y'all can kind of see. I can't teach. You know that. Tell you how to. But I like it. 3rd head I've got now for the League Classic. And I'm definitely going to buy, Curtis Long texted me yesterday. He said he was hoping he was going to do some lives with me, and his father-in-law passed away. So prayers out there, guys, for Curtis Long's family, his father-in-law, which is his wife's father. He passed. And he said he's going to be tied up now with funeral arrangements and things. I said, don't worry, condolences. I said, we'll stream another time down the road. I haven't had him on probably since Echo. Long time anyway, several years. What's up, Jamie? Happy birthday, America. Let freedom ring today. Yep. Yes, sirree. Vanessa, what's up? Good to see you, Vanessa. I just kind of flung this up. Flung it up, however you pronounce it. But yeah, I do love these little Lee heads. Oh, I am going to get Curtis. I told him what I had. He says he had so many presses. I said, well, I got 5 presses. I'm going to sell some of them, guys. I'm getting older too, and I'm going to keep the 650. Might keep the Forester. I don't want to get rid of the Redding. I'll tell you what, for one reason, and that's the instant indicator setup I got. And do I need it? Nope, I don't need it anymore. I can kind of tell with especially a gauge. I just kind of know about what the range it is, even with this, plus my Hornady, kit. I wish I could go back in time. I wouldn't have went down a rabbit hole with some of this Redding stuff. Not at all. This turret, I want that ultimate turret, 5 and 6. I'm going to use the 5 head like Vallejo does. But I want that ultimate. I know they got a detent ball in it now. I don't know what else they're going to change on it, but I'm waiting. It's, I think, 200, 220. But I'll be using, the classic sometimes, and then I'm doing the ultimate, Lee ultimate turret. I don't know why I'm drawn to these. They're not expensive, but man, I love the way it progresses through the stage like that. You don't have to do nothing. It's not the fastest, and you do have to use the handle a lot, but I do like it. I like Lee a lot more than I thought I would ever do. Hey, Scottish American, happy birthday, America. Yes, sir. Fly your stars and stripes, let freedom ring, and screw the libtards. Excuse my language. I was watching a stream the other day. I didn't know the person that well. I've seen him a few times, I guess, in 2 years, and they started talking about global hotness. You know what I mean? And I went, oh my God, here we go. But I don't get into that. All that is stuff to use an excuse to tax something and make somebody rich. But appreciate you guys being here. No politics. So, but yeah, I got this set up. I set this up yesterday or this morning. Can't remember now. I think it's ready. I adjusted the crimp a few hours ago. But I do need some more Lee shell holders because I kind of like them with Lee. I'm using the Redding number 10 now with it. And Redding's the only thing about Redding, I think I told you all this, it's got such a flat deck. If you don't prime it all the way, your brass gets hung in here. And it's not, sometimes be a pain to get out. I do got an RCBS 9mm, I think, or 223, a 9mm and a 40 S&W RCBS. But I got a 19, 2 19s actually, a 19 out of the 40 and a 19 out of the 9mm. I got those shell holders, but I think I'll buy a whole kit of Lees. That's what I'll do in time. Yeah, I've turned into a Lee guy. And I want to eventually start loading a little more on for shows on that 650 too. in time. But appreciate you guys being here, man. Coach says, I don't hear anything about acid rain. Oh, boy, I remember that in 1988. I was at a dealership in Camp Chevrolet on Beaufort Highway. And Carolyn Camp owned it, inherited it from her father. He had owned it since mid-50s. And we was hearing all that talk about acid rain back in those days. And it's a trip. Some of you know it. You remember probably Time Magazine said we was headed for an ice age back in the 70s. So go figure. Hey, soon you'll have a rack of Lee turrets. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I only got 3 now because I don't do 308 on it. But yeah, I got to make me some kind of wooden one maybe. I got some wooden shells. I could drill them out. Go get a hole saw. Actually, I got a blade. I may have one here already. I don't know if it'll fit the Lee turret. But yeah, I want to put them up and maybe mark on it or stick a little label on it. I don't know if I can find a place to put it. But yeah, you can't beat it. It's just easy and it works good. Can't beat it at all. If I had to start over, I would have went with a Lee turret from the beginning. And I still love the T7, but at least you get to yanking on that T7 head after a while, especially if it ain't lube right away. It gets to your shoulders after a while, especially if you got a bad shoulder or bad back or something. It can wear you out. Vanessa says we would hunt it in closed town coal mine area in Alaska in the 80s. There was raw sulfur up and below due to the underground fire. Wow. Huh. Global hotness. I don't know about the OnlyFans pages. I've heard of that. I mentioned somewhere on the internet. I didn't want to say the warm, I guess. Yeah, they were talking about they believed it. Well, I'll tell you this. Charles Krauthammer, which used to be for Walter Mondale, he turned conservative after, actually Reagan. And before he died on Fox, he said that he's a smart man. He said, if you took every country and took away every single thing, he said they would not be able to measure in the atmosphere the reduction. It would be so small. That's if the whole world stopped. So forget the rest. That says enough right there. And he's right. I believe it. And, they did put sensors years ago near areas, kind of rig the sensors to check for that stuff. I won't get into that story. That's something I heard about from a radio guy years ago. And he actually told where they put them at. And they put them right where they would read, more hot, a lot warmer than it should be. So, so much for the world of computers, huh? But, man, basically, we don't have a lot of early records of temperature. I think maybe from the 1800s, and it wasn't computerized then, written down. But since computers, come into play, they think they can model this and model that on them. Did y'all hear about the guy that did, I forget his name now. He's the father of AI, older guy. He said that absolutely that we will be, AI will turn on us and probably end up trying to hurt us in time. Not just hurt us, actually could kill us, like the movie Terminator. I thought, wow. And, it's online, look it up. And he's goes back to the early days. So just imagine in the 40s if certain individual had computers and AI in the, say, 1930s and 40s. Ooh, it would have been a bad time. Colt says, we still have a massive underground coal fire here. Oh, wow. Earth has been hot. And yeah, that's right, Vanessa. We go through cycles. You all guys remember back when the Gulf of Mexico got that oil? Well, oil comes out of the seabed. A lot of people don't know that, but it comes out naturally. I won't get into it. I had somebody I know really close, personal, and they were hollering, oh, my God, we'll never get rid of it. I said, the earth heals itself pretty good, actually, in time. I said, even though we will clean up, I said, it has a kind of a natural healing ability, and it does. Yeah, so Terminator was a documentary just like The Matrix. Yep, Scotsman. Yeah, I like that movie when it hit. Boy, it was a trip. I think the last one was can't remember. I watched it, and it was all politically correct. And I said, nope, no wonder no one liked it. I forget the name of it, not Genesis. It was the one that was about, I think, Sarah Connor came back, but she was an older lady at that point. And, but yeah, I believe that too. But enough of that. But yeah, I'm sitting here, got H335, lead dipper. Don't have a broke down yet. This, like I said, I bought the turret a few days ago. It got sent here. I got it marked. It was 18.99. I got it, I think, for 17.99. So I got three now. That's cool because I've never had that many. Totally different. I showed my brother yesterday. He was over here. We went to put his Harley in the shop and left it there all day, for a few hours. And, went by there twice. I sat there and sat on some Harleys, and some of them, boy, was nice. He has a what was it, probably 3-year-old now Sportster. They have discontinued those. I love the ones with the foot peg, not foot pegs, but the foot big old pedals where your whole foot sets on it. So I won't. If I ever did get one, if I could go back in time, I would have got one of those if I could afford it back in the day. Fortunately, I had Hondas 350, 305, Kawasaki 90, Honda 550. I had saddlebags. I didn't use the saddlebags. I took them off. I had 2 seats for it, windshield, all kinds of crap. That motorcycle. I bought it from a Shriner, actually. At one time in America, the 4-cylinder was a big deal when Honda put that on the market here in America. It was all the rage at one time. I had a guy I knew down the street. He actually took his Honda, stripped it, and made a chopper out of it. He used to go up a hill where I lived, and he would literally climb the whole hill doing a wheelie on the back wheel on that 750. Boy, it would raise Cain. I used to love motorcycles. I'm just not that much into them like I was. They was trying to sell me one the other day. I said, no, I'll stay with my sports car. I said, I know they'll fall apart in a wreck, but that's okay. That'll be fine. I hope you guys have a good 4th. And like I said, I'm going to do some burgers probably. And who knows what? May cook Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow I got to run to my daughter, about an hour drive. I got to pick up a bed. I'll have probably a roommate here in about 2 weeks maybe. I got to get a lean-to out there built, at least a frame part and a tin on it. Maybe the frame first because the tin's going to cost more. And I'm going to build it big. I want everything out of this garage, pull everything out of it. And he's also a carpenter. He's got saws and you name it, he's got it too. I said, leave a few of yours in the right side of the garage. I'll leave a few of my woodworking tools, and we'll have to put all the rest in a built, do a lean-to and get it built. And he's okay with it. We're going to get some plastic pallets for $3.99 each. Down up here near Duluth, Georgia, actually in the old town of Duluth, Georgia, near Beaufort Highway. $3.99 is pretty good for those pallets. I'll maybe get some roll of plastic, roll out, put the rider out there. My rider's in the shop, actually. I had to pay someone to cut my grass 2 times this year, but I put a brand new $100-something carburetor on it, and it still wouldn't crank. So I took it to a shop and dropped it off. My brother helped me put it in the back of his truck. That thing is old, boys. They're going to put tubes in my tires because they kind of got old and dry rotted. So he said, you don't need tires, just tubes. I said, okay, sounds good. Just get it done. And carburetor was good. It was actually, it wasn't a China knockoff. It was actually $120, $30. Briggs & Stratton. So even though it was made, it was more quality. But for some reason, it wouldn't hit a lick. It was weird. It would run, if you put gas in the carburetor, it would crank. Pour it in there. But with gas in the tank, with a brand new filter, no clogs now, you check it, you pull the hose off, that thing would not hit a lick. Nothing. But I'd dump a little gas in take the plastic off, dump a little gas in it, bam! I said, for some reason, there's gas not getting through this new carburetor. And if you call the place, say, hey, I got a bad part here, they don't want to take your word if you're not a repairman. So I said, I'll let the shop call that. Let them look at it. If they tell me it's a bad carburetor, I'll call, I think it's, what is it? The name of it. Part something. Part Tree, some weird name. I've dealt with them for years. Order Tree. They sell all kinds of lawnmower parts. It's a Poland. 18.5 horsepower. I bought that thing $500 brand new in 2010. And it's been pretty good. I put one or two pulleys on it. And one pull, just a small pulley. And I put one major blade pulley on it a few years ago off of Amazon. It wasn't, you could tell it was a China knockoff. So I got to get that replaced. So overhauled our riding lawnmower in April. I almost started to do it. But I just thought I'd let the lawnmower guy say, I mess with it. I can do cars, motors, but lawnmowers, I know the basic because there's not a lot to them. But I said, I told my brother, I said, get over here and let's just take it to a friggin' shop. Let them figure it out. They're not that expensive, this place, like most shops. And, I remember when I walked in, the lady was saying, young girl in her 30s, I think it was 40, she says, yelling on the phone, says, I'm not the one cutting out, sir or ma'am. I'm on a landline. And she hung up and I said, I tell them the same thing. They'll try to accuse me. It's my phone. I said, I'm on a landline. It must be your side. And she wrote the ticket up and we left. So, I remember them snappers, Vanessa. I rode one of them when I was 10 years old at a schoolhouse, cutting grass for schoolhouse property, helping my uncle out when I was a kid. I think I was 10 years old. Used to go up a big old hill, too. I loved that, and going down a big old hill. Let me scroll up and yakking and see if anybody dropped in. But good to see you, Jamie, James Pollard, all you guys, Vanessa, Scottish American, Jamie's Country Living, appreciate it. Cleveland, 351 Cleveland, MSB 9021. Appreciate all you guys dropping in. You got a few on. It's a coffee without coffee. I'm drinking water. I ran out of Powerade. My son-in-law, he wound up in a emergency room the other day, getting dizzy. Probably the heat. He's 58 years old, I think. And I said, well, drink a lot of liquids. And I was that way a few summers ago. I had to go to the emergency room. They said I was dehydrated some. So, Vanessa, we used to suck up the leaves in the fall. That snapper. Yeah. Actually, I sold I had a Murray here. I sold it for $500 to my roommate's sister. She had an old snapper. Tires always would go flat. And I sold that to her. I turned around and took this and bought this new lawnmower for my daughter. They wanted cash. I said, I'll get $500. And it was brand new. I think they paid probably $1,500 for it back then, maybe $1,000. It's been a good one, though. Poland and Poland Pro mowers are pretty good. They do the Husqvarna parts. Same thing. And Husqvarna is pretty good, though. Mowers. Very rarely do I replace blades. I usually balance and sharpen them every year. Now, I can usually tell when they get ground off. I'll end up ordering online and buying another set. Murray gave me trouble all the time. Blades bending down, I'd take them off. I was buying blades all the time. I said, heck with this crap. I got the pole and all that stopped. Yep, I'm going to be cooking. I got to get my grill. It's in the garage for the winter. I got to cover over. I got to get it. Need some help, maybe with Don or somebody, my brother. Either roll it around the grass or roll it to the kitchen door, to the back of the kitchen door, and put it out on the patio. I got it cleaned off. And once I get depending on how much it is for that metal, I may go ahead and end up putting a quick roof on that patio out there. Where I can sit out there and grill out and stuff. May even do a live stream on that patio, even in the rain. Got a lot of things going on. I got them repainting, doing carpet, remodeling the whole house, painting the kitchen, living room, hall, wallpaper in the hall, wallpaper in what is it? What do you call it? Focus wall, not focus wall, but one of the walls in my bedroom. And the roommate coming in, he knows how to wallpaper. So I'm going to put him to work and I'll learn how to do it too. So I'm going to get that done, that done, and maybe get a cover on my porch. I'm not sure yet what the metals cost, but I know it's high. My brother told me a few weeks ago. I said, geez, I think just a cap on it, 12 foot, it's like, what, $80, 75 or 80. And I don't remember if it was 12 foot, but that's just the part to cover, the ridge vent. Wow. Several years ago, he did his whole roof, 2,000 square feet, for $2,000 in parts, and did it himself. This was back probably 2010, maybe 12. There's a lot of things I wish I'd done back when things were affordable. But fortunately, I didn't. So I may do a live. Tomorrow's Friday. I got to run to my daughter's. I may do some loading here, 2 to 3, finishing doing some of this, and doing another daytime live or something. What day? Thursday? Oh, I know what. I got an out. Me and Hasbro and I, we're doing a live at 6 p.m. Friday. At least that last time I talked with him, texted him. So 6 p.m. Friday, right before Georgia. Check us out. Me and Hasbro will be on live. Typically, I don't go live. I have been live a few times on Friday. in Echo's old slot. So me and Hasbro will be there. Check us out. Drop by. Appreciate it. And, I could advertise. I just figured I'd go online and mention it. So, 24 Husqvarna on we got in 2012. My brother's got a Husqvarna push mower, and it's really light. And boy, it works good. I got one old Toro push mower. Problem is, I'm a tall guy, and the handlebars don't adjust like the old days. And if I cut grass, I'm hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I have to reach way down just to get a hold of the handles. I can't do it. I'll cut around the house, and that's it. I can't really handle it doing the whole yard. If I could get the handles up, I could, and they're not adjustable on this Toro. DM Foss is with us. Good to see you, DM. Appreciate you dropping in, man. I'm gonna definitely have some fun. I may Saturday, tomorrow's Friday. Probably gonna grill tomorrow. Probably Saturday too. Trying to think what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna go swim at the pool Saturday or get some paint and be painting some of the house here. I haven't decided yet. I definitely got to paint the room because he's gonna be here in about 2 weeks. And it's pure white now. Years ago, I won't get into why it turned out that way. And I want to get it painted gray. Maybe do the trim with dark gray in that bedroom. And my room needs it too. But I'm gonna wait and get to. I'm gonna paint it. I may just do a cheap paint on what they call that wall, the not focus wall, but the whatever wall. I forget the name. It's funny when you go live, you forget everything. And I'm gonna do one wall definitely in my room. I totally ain't decided on the living room yet. I got to wait and see because I may end up cutting a hole in that wall, and getting the garage closed in. So I haven't decided on that one. But I'm glad to get him here. He's been here before. He helped me with vinyl. He knows how to put in windows, replaceable windows. You name it, he knows how to do it. Vinyl he was in, roofing he was in. He spent his whole life as part of his family is very wealthy, construction. Matter of fact, his sister is in $1 billion home up on Lake Oconee right now. I think she's selling it. And Don helped actually do some kitchen cabinets her a few years ago. She had it built right there on Lake Oconee. And last I heard her, she said she's going to sell it, move somewhere smaller. I would stay there. I'd love to have a backyard and go out there and fish in my backyard. But that's the way it is. People get a big house and they still ain't satisfied. Grass is always greener. Bessa says I made more bar clamps for woodworking this week. I had a bunch of these years ago. I bought these plastic ones, the name of it. That name brand. Can't remember. Pull it out and I'll look at it. Irwin. Well, I bought some big old long aluminum ones at Harbor Freight, 2 of them to make the product I'm going to make. And a few months ago, I ran into a fish or a convenience store here, and somebody donated a 1/2-inch pipe, about 5 foot long, with 2 of those red bar clamps, clamps on it. So I got them in there in the bedroom. So I got 4 clamps now to do products. I mean, we're talking about clamping stuff, 50 something inches long or more. And gave 8. I think it was. I didn't want to do it. It was just like $7.99 each clamp. I would show them to you. New Tex I can. Happy Independence Day to you too, brother. Appreciate you dropping in. But yeah, I got good clamps now. Aluminum, built long ones, and I got what they call it. Can't think of it. The old galvanized pipe, yeah. Made out, I think it's 1/2 inch. They slip a little bit weird. Got those little float things that grip it. But I'm gonna try to I may get Don to build me a template out there where I can throw the product together a lot faster. Get it built. But clamp wise, I'm okay now. C clamps, Irwin clamps over the years, and now these other clamps. So I got 4 big ones. I don't really even need any clamps now to make any product out there. And it's weird because I used to, when I come here, I only had actually I didn't have a toolbox. My tools wound up got sold. A bunch of sear sets I had in a big toolbox. But the past few years, I've bought Husky 270-piece set. I've got a 2010, I think I bought a maybe 9 USA set, 200 and something set, 230, I think, for $150 though, Craftsman, USA made. I got that. I got 2 boxes in here, tools in my bathroom drawers, tools in a closet. And I'm looking now at Harbor Freight for one of those 52 or 56 inch bottom roll around carts. And I can't wait to get that, to have my tools all in one place. I got battery tools now. I can go out there and pull it next to my car and work on it when I want. So that's going to be nice. I can't stand it. I spend more time running through this house trying to gather up tools than I go out there and lay them down, do the work. Then I got to pick them all up and then go put them all over the house. So I used to work in a shop and I don't like it at all, having to fool with tools like that. But I got to load a bunch of 223-556 soft points, 55 grain. I got to get a bunch of them loaded. I don't think I'll vacuum seal them. I'll put them in ammo cans. I got about 1,000 I want to do. If I don't run out of brass, I think I got enough maybe. GGW Outdoors, what's up, man? You have to overlook me. I'm hoarse a little bit. Pollen going in and out yesterday. I can kind of tell it's affected me. I'm going to actually pull my filter from upstairs because I can't handle the attic no more. And I'm going to put two 14 by 20 filter grates with 2-inch filters in the hall where I don't have to go up there anymore. Every time I come out of that attic, I end up coughing for days. Fiberglass. I do wear a mask though, but still seems it gets to me. Yeah, I can't wait to cook. Our treasured home. Thank you for dropping in. Great to see you. Yeah, you guys let me know. I know some of you going to cook filet mignon. That sounds good. I'd love to have a filet mignon. Actually, I got one froze, kind of a type. It's not the choice good one like at Costco or a meat store. I was at Ingles the other day, yesterday, and I was going to go look at, I think they had ribeyes for $10.98. About $1 more than I wanted to do on sale. Usually they're about $9.99 a pound. But I already got some steak in there and burgers froze with that food saver I got. Every time I turn around, I get meat on sale, $20, $30, $40 worth. And I enjoy that pellet grill, and it's nice. And, it's good. The only thing I noticed, don't let your burgers and your meat get cold because it don't taste as good. It tastes more smoky, fresh when it's moist. Pull it on the grill and eat it right then. That's something I noticed. James says, I still have a gallon of 9mm brass to load up. I got brass. Curtis Long sent me about 1,009. MacMan sent me, looks like 1,000 of silver plated 40. Walter Viejo sent me some cast bullets. I don't remember the quantity. I'm working on brass now that Jamie sent me, JH586, a few years ago. I still got a little of it here. So I'm working on that now. Knock that out. I think 300 or 400. I can't remember. It's been a long time. And, that helped me a lot financially. What else here? Let me highlight you guys. Let's see. Door is always on. Yep. Colt. Let me make sure I ain't missing any. GGW's new text I can. Come in. DM Foss. Yeah, Mike White, 2A Advocacy. Appreciate you being here, man, brother. Good to have you. Good to have you guys here, man. All of you. Let me see. Vanessa, Colt 1927. It must be 9021. Just off the top of my head, I know him. I do still have some people I still got to mail out. I never did get Alaska One won a patch and a Colt 1927 sticker. He never sent me his email. I probably guess he don't want it. Granted, it's not the greatest prize, but in time I hope to kind of take care of that and get it a little bit better. I just got so much cost here. This car put me in a hole. Plus I got to redo the house and paint. That's going to cost me God knows what. Painting now is ridiculous. Jamie says I need to send MacMan some 35 Remington stuff. Go check the temp on the smoker again. Oh, okay. Jamie's smoking. What kind of smoker you got, Jamie? When you get back, let me know. I got a stick smoker out there. My son gave me a few years ago. And I used to buy lump coal and put in it with chunks of hickory. And I just got tired. I couldn't control the temp. And my dream was to have a big green egg. And I finally decided, nah, I'll just go with a pellet grill. And if this one goes, I'm going to buy the same one at Walmart. I'm going to get the Onyx, Austin XL Onyx edition. It's got the 5-degree temp control. It may have a phone control. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But it's a lot better system. I think it's $600 now, though. Probably next year. It'll be probably $650. wouldn't mind a Traeger, what they call ironwood. It's a double coated, double lined, steel lined with some metal. Scott Smith, happy 4th to you too, brother. Thank you for dropping by. Now, we got a good mixed crowd in here today. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Yeah, I am going to load a little bit today. I got nothing to do. I was going to go swimming. I thought, nah, I got to run to I thought I was going to go to my daughter's today. And I said, no, I'll do a little loading. And, hit me yesterday. I said, well, if I'm going to do 223, I'm ordering another turret head. So I did. And, I really like that, though. I can't afford these T7 heads. Jeez. Well, they're probably $100 a piece. And, but yeah, little Lee turrets are nice. Get that Ultimate, I'll definitely love it too. I'll get the powder hopper next to see how it does with fine powder. I'm hoping that Lee powder drum, I may do some modifications on it to see if I can stop it from leaking small powder, just to see. But I want to get that next. I think it's 65. The new one's $65 on Amazon. Yep, Midway, same price. James says I'm making tater salad to go with smoked sausage. Oh, good. I like smoked sausage. I used to do kielbasa a lot, go up the lake, and I'd do it in a little Weber small grill on the beach years ago. I sit there and cook that. I used to stop by the beer store, get a quart of beer at one time, and get the kielbasa sausage and put mustard and ketchup and salt and a little pepper on it. That was back in the days when I was a drinker, of course. And, then you go in a beer store, they'd have them, foot long hot dogs and the kielbasa hot dogs. And I can't remember how much they were. Something like $1 back then. I haven't smoked the kielbasa yet. I'll probably get some soon. Smoke some on there. I did get me a Flatstone from Costco to cook eggs, and pretty good size, 19 by 19. Big old heavy joker in there. Got the grates on one side and flat on the other. And I was going to take it back and get my refund. I said, no, I may use this. Maybe, who knows, cook breakfast on that pellet smoker and see how it tastes. News pops up on my PC here. Would love to hear between November and May. I'm hoping, guys, my car, like I say, I'll show you. I got this I'm dropping off. Paper, take off the chassis, VHT 200 something degree roll bar and chassis paint, 2 cans, plastic, drop cloth, and then got it on sale on Amazon. Paint and tape, painter's tape. All I got to get is a gallon of acetone. And he's going to do it. I hope he don't charge me an arm and a leg to do it, though. He's going to hit the, got some battery acid damage, and there's batteries right on the side of one of those, and apparently acid leaked down over the years, and it took the paint off, black chassis paint off. CFM Queen, please don't forget that. I appreciate you, Queen, coming in here. Good to see you, Judy. Thank you for dropping by. You want to drop your link for some of these other ladies that make their significant others? 1776, drop your link. Nightbot will do it, supposedly. Somebody's texting me. Yeah, I did. I texted, Amsoil, trying to sell me Amsoil. I may use that in time, but I know it's expensive. I think $75 oil change. Can't remember. It's a very high dollar. Probably end up doing Castrol 10,000 or 20,000 mile oil. I got 10,000 oil now for the second oil change. I got 5W30 driven now at this point. It's break-in oil. But good to see you, Judy, CFM Queen. Appreciate you dropping in here. Good to see you too. Ozark Bound. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate. Got some other communities dropping in here, and I appreciate you dropping in. I hadn't been over there lately. I'll get over there, Queen. I'll get over and watch you fish and stuff. I think y'all was doing that tournament or something here last time I jumped in there. Who else is over? Belt Loop. He hadn't been streaming. He started streaming here the other week. I jumped in and said hello on the side chat a time or two. I think he's doing overtime to retire early, according to what I've heard. So, yeah, I miss Rich's music. That guitar stuff. He can get down and play. I'm a big music nut myself. Appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Who else? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hope you're doing well too, Queen, and Rich is doing well. I haven't seen Tasha in a while. Wayne, pop over and say hello to him from time to time. And I told him a few weeks ago I said, you need to find something to talk about, do a show. He said it didn't do any good. They still wouldn't come. I said, okay. Yeah, it's good to it's good to either have a panel talking or either a little bit of what we do on the bench and then talking. Either the other. It turns into good shows that way. So Friday, I'll at least have two of us on the panel. 6 p.m. Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Check us out. We'll find out what's the latest Hasbro's doing. He's always going to the range shooting something, 22 long rifle and God knows what. He's got a lot of guns. And I got to get a 22. I did find was it a Target Light or Target Bull Barrel 1022 a few weeks ago? I think it was pepper. Yeah, pepper color laminate stock. $600 for that dang thing. And it was light. You could actually take it in the woods and, shoot squirrel and rabbit with it. And plus use it on the bench if you wanted to. If I get one, that's what it's going to be. That way I can do both. And it's not heavy at all. I know it's not carbon fiber, but it's just not heavy at all. There's the alarm. If I don't make it back before the stream is over, I love you all. Take care, brother. Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you New text. I can. Appreciate you a lot, man. Most of y'all have been with me a long time. Long time. I was trying to figure out I think me and Echo started streaming in 2021. I know it was right after COVID hit a few months, something like that after. 3 years. And shortly when that comes, I'm hoping in 30 days I'll have my car with air conditioner. I'm going to be taking some trips to Tennessee, Florida. I got a friend in Florida that's got a place on the beach there in Daytona. I'll do that. Got friends I've known for decades up in South Carolina mountains. Live on a mountaintop up there. Actually, she's talking about selling it and getting an apartment. But I said, well, why would you do that? I guess she's 70-something now, though. It's getting hard for her to maintain the place. But she does have a roommate that helps her, but he's 70-something years old. So I met her, seen her originally, I think, 1988. Met her 1997 again. Didn't really meet her the first time, but I remembered her at one time. She still got that English accent, even though she's been here since the 80s. Her father was in oil somewhere in the Middle East. He left her some money. She bought a little place on the top of a mountain and actually added rooms to it. One time you get up there and get a place for like $30,000. Real cheap back when the property was low priced. Amazing how we went from cheap houses, back in 2008, 9, 10, around that time frame. And now houses that are through the wazoo. Gizzard Gary, what is up? Happy Independence Day to you too. Who else got new text I can? Ozark Bound. Appreciate you being here, man. CFM Queen. Good to see her. Check her channel out, guys. I think, what is it? I don't know if she dropped the link. If you still hear me, CFM Queen, drop 1776, drop your link. But I definitely going to, Rich will probably be doing something. I'll get over that way and see you, hopefully. I got much to do, so I sit here and just cook and sit around. At the most, I'll go swimming. I want to be in my air-conditioned car, but I can't. My truck's four-wheel drive. Tires are dry rotted. I'm not putting tires on it. Door panels off. Plastic door handle broke here a few months ago. I ordered one on Amazon. It was shot. They gave me my money back. Ordered one from Auto Parts. It wouldn't work. It needed modifying, so they refunded my money. I just gave up, and I can get one for I think $70-something at AutoZone, and then I think I have to modify it with my dang Dremel. So go figure. So I got rods in there, and I go up and I push my thumb and I unlock the door, and then I take another lever through the hole and I unlock the door that way. So it's kind of crazy. I look like a bum in it, but who cares? It needs buffing, cleaning. I'm gonna have to strip it. Boy, it's bad. I'm gonna do a dual action Harbor Freight dual action buffer and polish it up and get it back to paint shiny again. Eventually here. If not much of a channel AR, all of it happens on Riches. I'm just a support channel. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Canadian fishing musician. Check that out. Look for it. Some of you. He does guitar and fishing. And I like fishing. I don't think I'm ever going to go. Every time I turn around, asking my brother, let's go fishing. Talked about it the other day. I said, well, when fall gets here, let's go fishing. The other day, I said, let's go to the range. I'm still not at the range for nobody. If I go to the range, I'm going to have to go by myself. So go figure. But I am going because they got steel now, and I want to shoot some steel. I definitely want to. I don't want to shoot my 223.556 up much. I may shoot a mag or two. That's why I want to get me a 22. Get me about 500 rounds and go out there. Woods is with us. Good to see you, man. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate all of you guys and gals for being here. Just nothing but a coffee. We'll actually with AR and a Bubba mug of water. I hope all of you have a safe and happy Independence Day. And I will be swimming, maybe cooking, definitely, maybe swimming, because it depends on how hot it gets. It's been some hot days down here. 96 here the other day. It starts getting 96. It's hard to breathe out there in that stuff. My house has been running even with a central 55 degrees humidity, or not degrees, but 55% humidity. And I need probably a, what do you call it, a dehumidifier. They got one at Costco. I just don't want to spend the money. My brother said it would work and help dry some of it out. I got a pretty big system here for the house, 2.5 ton, 1,435 square feet, plus a 2-car garage, carport. But it's actually not closed in, but it's closed in on both sides. It has a complete wall. I'm gonna actually strip the walls out, and I'm gonna sheetrock it and paint the ceiling. Who else is here? Well, guys, I'm probably gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go in there. And actually, I got to get some meat out now. I don't want to eat peanut butter sandwich this evening. I may do a burger this evening. It's so easy with that grill. I put it on 250, run it about 10 minutes with the door open, close the lid, heat it maybe another 10, 15 minutes, throw the onion and meat on, and 250, I'd probably cook it 40 minutes, something like that. And I don't let it dry the meat out. I have what you call thermoprobe, and I pull it out about 159, typically 158 temp, internal. And, they're good. Not good as a regular smoker, but they say you can get a smoking tube for a pellet grill, and it'll make it better. I think they're $8, $10, $20 on Amazon. I may try that. And you take your pellets and dump in there, or your wood chips, and just stick it in the pellet grill. I do love the wood taste. Better, it's a good. I'm so bad. I'm usually just one burger guy. I'll finish the burger. I'll go back and I'll slice off maybe a quarter of it, and I'll put steak sauce on it too, so I'll eat like a steak. And the next day I'll come out and I'll have like 3/4 of a burger I got to heat in the microwave because I've got crazy. And sometimes I'll eat both of them in a few hours because it has that taste to it. And it's really good. Can't beat wood flavor. But who else is here? Let's see. Take care. Stay safe. You too, hon. You have a good one. You be safe. Tell Rich I said hello, and I'll check y'all and see if you're streaming this weekend and try to catch you over here and hang out some. I'm by myself. Won't be long. I have a roommate here, and gotta give me some moolah and get my crap out of the garage. You all know this that know me. I've been talking about turning it into a living room. I've had choices. Rent it out for $800,000. Make it a living room, or make it a reloading room. Big giant reloading room. I don't know yet. I kind of want a wood burner in there and sit around the fire in the morning, drink coffee. I even told Echo we might even do what's called a real fireside chat. Sometime move the camera system in there and build a fire. I want a wood burner, a good size wood burner, steel with a glass door on it. So I will certainly do that. Our treasured home. You have a great day too, hon. God bless you. You stay safe. Hope everybody stays safe. Be careful on the road. I was reading today about the time. 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the worst time to be on the road in 4th of July to get whacked or run over in a wreck. I think, interesting. According to stats. And, here I am. I'll be out tomorrow at probably going to my daughter's at 11 or 12 o'clock. So I'll be on the road about that time. Almost had a wreck a few weeks ago with my motor in the back of the truck. Car pulled in front of me. I think I slid about 3 3 feet, 5 feet. And I had it, with a strap on it, luckily. And I thought, I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. That's why I was so cautious of riding around with that motor in the vehicle. I got my son-in-law and daughter over here originally helped me take it out and bring it in. It was wintertime, too. I had to bring it into the kitchen. And that way keep the moisture so it wouldn't rust, surface rust on it. They said, get that thing in the kitchen. And I did. But he's got everything there. I just got to take that. I'll probably drop that off after next week. That way he can go ahead and paint my chassis. He better get on that dang thing. I ain't sitting there another 2 or 3 months. It's already been over a year. I'm about to tell you, I said, when I pay for it and get it done, I'm going to look at him and say, man, I don't know if I'll ever come back to you again. Yeah. He don't tell you it'll take a year to get the thing done. He just says it'll take a while. I go, okay. Sometimes you can't nail him down to the time. He was supposed to have been started on this the first week of June, put it that way. Here we are, a month later. Colt says, same here, can't find anyone to go to the range. Yeah, I can't either, Colt. He's my own brother. He's got a 44 mag he's never shot, 4-inch barrel, Smith & Wesson. And I says, man, you need to shoot that thing before you sell it. He's got a 35 too. I love 35 too. I sold my brand new black walnut original Marlin when Marlin. I think that was right when Remington got them. The quality control was iffy, but I got a good one, and it was no problems at all with it. And I missed that one. I'm gonna get me a lever action in time, either 44 or 30-30, probably 30-30 most likely. But heck, you can get the 44 mag. Marlin's actually cheaper than the friggin' 30-30. Go figure. Oh, one guy, what is up? Happy Independence Day, man. To you too. I apologize. Oh, one guy, I ain't got your thing out yet, man. I've been busy. I finished taking my parts down there. And I still got one box here. I showed everybody. I got to run down there to paint my chassis. I'll get that out in the mail to you, man. And I got to also get Brutal Bob's out. He texted me his address a few days ago. He won a patch and something. I'm running out of stuff, so I got to order some more stuff here. I got a few more patches. Got some flag, at least one flag. I haven't showed it. I don't think I've showed the flag at all. I may order a few more flags, do a giveaway. But appreciate all of you being here. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get me something to eat. And I actually am going to load a little 223 around here in this room. I'm going to put a fan and get it cool in here. And mess with this little Lee turret. And I definitely like that Ultimate, boy. That's nice. They did. I know Viejo said they put a detent ball in it now. So I seen that. I'm not sure it's a good time to buy it if they're going to do other modifications to it. But hopefully in time. I probably won't get it for another year or so, too. Who knows? But I would like to have it in time. I'll probably exclusively load on them, too, most of the time. Occasionally if I do 308, when I got to get another lever 308, I'll do it on the Forester. But I still may sell a few presses, so. CFM Queen says, that's the coolest gun I ever shot, AR, is an original Stagecoach lever action rifle. Oh, wow. Cool. Let's see, I love levers. Shotgun, double barrels, coach guns, like Jamie. Jamie's got a coach gun. What kind of grill are you cooking on, Jamie? I got the old Walmart Austin XL. Got it put together. That way my son-in-law and daughter loaded it on the truck for me. Go back. I went and looked at the Austin XL, the Onyx edition, and boy, I wish I'd have bought it. But it was boxed up, and I didn't feel like putting the thing together. But maybe here in a couple of years, I'll get it and sell this one, maybe on Craigslist. Who knows? Good to see you, Bubba. What's up? Happy 4th. Are you still streaming on Wednesday, Bubba? I hadn't caught you lately. I haven't even seen your thing come along, even on my phone come up that you've been streaming. But good to see you, Bubba. Appreciate you dropping in here. But let me run. I'm going to go cook. God bless. Have a safe weekend, everyone. Everybody in Canada and down here in America. God bless. Take care. Stay safe on this holiday. Yeah, you do Wednesday nights. I do Wednesday nights. Thought you did Wednesday days. Yeah. I don't know if I'll stick with that 8 o'clock p.m. Wednesday. It's not that great of a time slot. I even thought of going back into Thursday and just go ahead and do it anyway, but it would end up hurting me. So I have an ATI road agent, 12 gauge 20. Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew you had double barrel. I've always wanted to coach a shotgun. Since I was younger. They are cool. Years ago, I had a relative in Alabama. He used to carry his on his shoulder and get out of the car. A coach gun all the time. Cops would go by and he'd wave at them, and he just carried it on his shoulder. Get out of the car, bang, walk in the house. He's last I heard, I think he's got what you call dementia or something, or Alzheimer's, old timers disease. Working on a Stevens 5100 and 16 gauge. I hadn't shot a 16 gauge since I was 17 years old, probably 18. A long time. Semi-auto. I don't even remember the name of it now. It's been so many years. A guy I went to school with let me have it for a few days. We'll catch you all later. Y'all have a great one. I might throw another. I probably will. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back. May do a Friday. Check out 6 p.m. right before Georgia. Me, Hasbro. If nothing's changed, me and Hasbro will do I'm going to post it here shortly. I was wanting to make up a thumbnail showing that me and him with equal billing. But we'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I won't do it Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday. I may do a daytime stream or something. So take care, everyone. Catch you later. Appreciate you being here. Great to see all of you, too.